Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. Welcome to my channel everybody. So guess what? It's Paper Pumpkin. Yes, I could be screaming and jumping for joy. So this is Paper Pumpkin alternative video number 1. And I didn't even get a chance to put February 2024 on my whiteboard, but there it is. So this is going to be a quick one, but we are going to show you. They did it again. They sent us one of those little cover things to show us what all our stamps look like. So that's a picture of it. An Easter bunny, or just a bunny if you want, a little chickadee, and some daffodils. Welcome baby, happy Easter, springtime greetings. Do not forget that the Love a Spring dies, this is where that daffodil comes in. Somewhere I cut a whole bunch of those and I can't find them now. Anyways, that's where that comes in to play. That goes along with our set. So let me show you what you could make. So you got 3 of these cards, 3 of these little treat boxes, and the slimline, the envelopes. I just love them. So of course on the back is a visual of everything in the kit, some QR code for alternate projects, and the coordinating colors are Berry Burst, Crumb Cake, Daffodil Delight, Early Espresso, Garden Green, Granny Apple Green, Pecan Pie, Petal Pink, and Very Vanilla. And now I'm starting to think that I want to do Pecan Pie instead of Early Espresso. We'll have to pull that one out. So I've showed you that. Let's show you. This is the little treat box you could make. Probably keep that and make my own template. I know I will. This is your slimline card, which you could cut this in half. You can use this for DSP. Make 2 slimline cards. It's great. This is a regular standard size envelope, but I love that it folds at the top like a regular envelope. And look, the inside. Yeah, I know. I really want to use it as an envelope, but I might have to make my own template to make one of those. Our next is another envelope with, look, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful inside. So this is one side, the back. Thank you, Stamping Up, for printing something on the back so we have more product to use. And then this is what we're going to be using today. So this little bit, I already pulled it apart and an idea came to me. I was going inside and then I'm like, oh no, I have to do this. So you have this frame bit, which they do use on a card. They're getting smart. Let's use what we give out, right? See, that little frame is right there on that card, but we're not using it for that. This would be trash bit. We are going to use both of these together on today's card. What came out of there was the wreath. We're going to use one of the wreaths, and this bit came out of the center. So I already have that put aside. Now I haven't pulled these apart, but so cute. But what I want to show you is it gave you these 2 banners and the Christmas cardinal dies that I was given. Remember, they have the 2 banners. So we are making our own banner today. Berry Burst, and one of these with Berry Burst and white. So stick that in there because I'm more than likely going to be using that over and over again. Put that aside, our envelope. So I already went over the trash bit from the wreath, the frame from the wreath. The card base is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. This is white. The Christmas cardinal dies, the banners in Berry Burst and one in white. A blender pen, Granny Apple Green, Garden Green, Granny Apple Green, Berry Burst, and it looks like Pecan Pie or Early Espresso. The stamp set, our spot in this one was Early Espresso. They did give us some little white bits, some little glue dots, some dimensionals, some tear tape, and some linen thread. So let's get this card going. Of course, this card is in my head. I do need the stamp in Pierce Matte, and I need some scratch paper. Just going to use some old stuff that's here, though I do use my mailing label. So there's that. My white card base, you can see all my bits and pieces here. My envelope, which I haven't decided yet on the bunny yet. But what I want to do is definitely using that. This is going to go right like so, but what we're going to do is we're going to stamp on this. We're going to stamp on our card base, and I'm going for my itty bitty backgrounds that I love so much. I need a cleaning off. They had Cajun Craze on them, so give me a second. Give it a good little squeaky squeak clean. Not very burst. We are going to start on our card base with Garden Green. That is one of the coordinating colors. We have 2 greens in this kit. So I'm going to go around the card, just half of the stamp in solid Garden Green. No stamping off for this. We're just going around the edge because we're going to have a center bit in the edge that is not going to matter. So I don't need to worry about doing the center. So there's that, right? And then now we're still using Garden Green, but this time we're stamping off. Stamp off, let's see. Yes, stamp off, and we're going to stamp all over that trash bit. Stamp off and stamp around. All right, now I am going to clean this off because now we're going to switch to Granny Apple Green. And this time we're going to stamp our frame full strength all the way around. One more side. And while we're at this, I should have done this originally, but let's go ahead and stamp Granny Apple Green on our envelope. And just a little down at the bottom. We're not done with the envelope. We're still working on it. All right, but now we're going to take Granny Apple Green, stamp off, and stamp on top of our Garden Green. But stamp off first at least once. Stamp twice, stamp off once, stamp twice, stamp off once, stamp twice, stamp off once, stamp twice, off once, stamp. Oops, didn't do twice, but we didn't need it. There we go. So on this one now, this is, we need some Granny Apple Green on the stamp off. Stamp off and then stamp on, right? Stamp off, on, off. That looks good. And oh, yes, that's going to be really, really pretty. So we're going to do the same to the frame. Just getting it some bits of more color in there. All right, so we do want to stamp on this little white bit just lightly. Oh, that's a whole lot. We gotta have to probably switch that up. I don't know. Let's have to go with it. Okay. Think we're done with that for now. So what is important to first do is, see how I'm going to get this done. One of these is going to be popped up. So I'm debating, do I want to put a bunch of dimensionals? It would be easier to glue the frame down and then pop that on dimensionals, but I don't like that. So we're going to put this on dimensionals, and that means I need the strips of dimensionals. There we go. So this needs to be like so. Yeah, because this is going to go first, then that. But we're going to stamp a bunny in the center. That's why there's nothing in the center. I'm still going to need these strips. Do I have to put strips on every single piece? No, I can break them up and get more use out of my strips. So definitely you want them in the corners areas. And then a smaller one so you can leave a gap and use and get more use out of them. This one's going to go here. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to break this up into 4 pieces. I don't care if they're equal or not. It's not going to matter to me. Two more sides. Well, 1.5, I would say. You would think I'd be doing a shaker card with this. Could do it on another one. That would be cute. Uh-oh. Yeah, that is going to show. That one has to go a little straighter or get cut off. This bit there, and this one right there. So now I want to take off all these little backings, which I do tend to struggle with the nails, but so far so good. And I don't want to rip the little frame. I mean, on their card, I'm sure this is glued down, otherwise they would have given us little strips. But we're going to make it be more of a feature by standing it up. Onto the floor they go. And we'll sweep them up when we're done. But I need to get this in place so I can see where to stamp my bunny rabbit, because I'm only going to get one shot at it. All right, so here's my frame. This goes down first. There is a piece right here. I don't know if you guys have noticed that. I don't know if mine's gonna pop out. There it is. That looks really good. All right, so you see we have that element on it. Now this is going to go here, and my rabbit from the stamp set is going to go like so. So what we're going to do is do the squishy squishy dance with this for the moment, and we're going to test it out. I really thought I wanted it in early espresso, but let's give it a test. I do want early espresso. I do. I want a really nice, I'm just going to ink it up here. Oh yeah, it's going to stand out now. So we're going to do our bunny on our envelope. So cute. And over here, so our envelope is basically kind of done. This one, I don't want it all the way down there. It's getting stuck already in the recesses of where it once was. All I want to do is do a reference to my bunny. Oh, and we're going to use our blender pen trick, and we're going to smear. Oh, love that. Love it. We're going to blend in our coloring. This is probably all I'll ever do to this bunny. He's got dirty little paws. He's been having a good time in the wonderful. Okay, so there's my bunny. Really simple stuff there. Not anything too difficult. So now we're going to grab the glue, if I can find it. My basket. I had my glue in the basket. All right, so get down in those little spots there, because this is getting glued back down. I can't believe I'm starting with this, but hey, when the inspiration strikes, I gotta go with it. I was supposed to be on my way inside, which I will in a second. Make sure I hit it all. Might need a little help with that. Getting over. Scooch yourself in there. You came out of it. You can go right back in, right? Oh, I love it. Look at our little bunny sitting there. But it gets better. Ha! Now we got to figure out where this went in the wreath pattern here. So I don't know why I'm having difficulties, but I am. Nope. Nope. Keep turning it. It came out of here. It's going to go back in it, right? No. I am looking for it. Oh, I thought the daffodils went at the top. There we go. That's how it came out. So that's how it's going back in. This is going up on dimensionals. So this is where it's at. So we're going to stick one there. I don't want to stick, I would like to stick it there, but I'm afraid. I am afraid that I wouldn't get it right back where it belongs. So now I'm going to add some minis in about. Just realized my other glue bottle is probably all dried up at the tip because the lid was off of it. All right, mini time. Combination of minis, that should do it. Now to get the backings off and hopefully get it back where it belongs after all that. I'm trying to flick them towards me and they're going everywhere else but where I want them to go. Figures. This would make a cute shaker card. Oh my gosh. Okay. But not today. So our wreath, does that look right? It does. It's going back in its, oops, we want it really back in its spot. I don't know why I'm having difficulties, but I am. Let me turn it this way. Maybe I can get a better look. All right. Why are you not like perfect? You should be able to be perfect. That's okay, because we have a banner, which might have to do part of a banner. We'll have to see, because now we're going to stamp. We were going to stamp springtime greetings. Let's see which way, if it's going to fit on here. I think if we do Happy Easter, this is going to be in Berry Burst. And we can put springtime greetings on the inside of our card. Because what I'd like to do is only use half of this. So let's give it the smushy, smushy bit. And then do... Can't hardly see it to stamp it. All right. Now what I was going to do is get it off center. Oh, I could pop it down there. Yes, I can. So we're going to cut this in half. Put some glue here. Off center it a bit. Like that. Might have to do a little extra trim. Nope, there we go. And this now, do I set it behind that? Or do I pop that up as well? I think it looks great sitting in there, but you know what I want to do is take something and sponge on this. Since I don't have, I'm not getting into the sponge daubers at the moment, we're going to take Berry Burst and go around. Q-tip time. Cute, cute, cute. Because I already glued it down instead of waiting, right? So I think we'll pop it. Wonder if we could make it go like that. Do several in the middle. Do these down below and then pop it up in the middle. So we're gonna try it. Why not? That's what we're here to do, right? So in the middle is right where that gap is. I'm gonna put a glue dot, and a dimensional and a dimensional together. And then some glue over here and some glue on this side. And then let's see about tucking it in. We'll have the best of both worlds if we can manage. Let's see, dang it. Tuck yourself in there. Yeah. Well, I got it stuck down at that end in the center. It's just getting the two sides. Oh, that did work. Two sides need to be cute. Look at our little bunny. Isn't that sweet? Simple little card. Simple little card. So we're going to wink a Stella, our flower. We're going to just do the whole wreath. Why not? Just brush that glistening gorgeousness. Do these down here. Oh, really cute. Oh, but I do think that we could add a touch. I wonder if I can pick up this and do a touch of that Berry Bliss. Nope, we're going to need to touch. I want to just dab his little nose. I'm making sure, you see me, I'm dabbing that off because I got way too much. I just want to add a little pink to our bunny. And we're going to add a little pink to the cheekies too. Now it's good. Now it stands out. Yes. So anyways, let's do the inside now. And what is on here? So we're going to start with Garden Green. We're just going to go down the thing. Oops, I shouldn't have done that. I already had it on there. Now we're going to twist it off and get some Granny Apple Green. And we're going to put Season's Greetings, Springtime Greetings, sorry, on in here. And with our rabbit. And we're going to do ourselves a wee bunny rabbit. Just like that. And just like that, paper pumpkin number 1 is done. So envelope, alternative that is, really darling. So much fun. Look at that. Do you see how cute that is? I love that the bunny's face just pops out now with all that pink on there. The Berry Burst. So thanks for watching, everybody. I hope that you like this video, this alternative. This is a quick and easy one that everybody could do if you did not have this banner. Just do a strip of white and back it with a little bit of Berry Burst, and there you have it. As always, I'm going to ask, if you have not subscribed to my channel, would you please consider it? I would greatly appreciate it. And as always, I love to know your guys' comments. What you think of what I create, whether you like it or you don't like it, any ideas you have. I love it all. So thank you all very much for supporting me in my endeavor on YouTube. I greatly appreciate it. And I'm going to retire from my stamp room for the day. I can see I got a little bit of ink there. And I'm going to come out tomorrow and play some more with this paper pumpkin. So please, I invite you to come back and see me again in my Wonderland. Bye-bye for now.